It's very hard for them to hear what I'm saying and for you to, so I thought it was just best to watch what they were doing and then discuss what would be good to go on working with. This chap here, he's got a slightly weak canter, and I think that you can get in his training a little bit too still with him and have him in too correct an outline. To me, he needs to be actually a little bit rounder, a little bit deeper, so he's more through, and then stoke him up behind a little bit, on and off, to get him to bounce. And he would be one that I would maybe school with a long whip and just touch him in his hindquarters to get him to activate, but keeping him very soft and supple in front. So maybe slightly lower than maybe another horse. I found that riding him actually. I would like him to be a bit more down and round and working in the counter and the flexions, rather than just cantering around, trying to create a good outline and a canter when the horse is finding that quite difficult. Okay? Position-wise, good. Just two little things I would say is that she can come a little bit behind the vertical, and to compensate, the head goes forward. Okay? It's a very small detail, but it's all about small detail. I want you to just bring the body forward a little bit stiller in the seat. So you've got to, again, disconnect the seat and the leg. The seat needs to be stiller, and the leg can activate. So the leg is getting him to be snappier behind, and the body would stay still above, with the head above the shoulders. And again, if you're judging that, you will look at it and it will look a little bit like it's not as easy as it should be. So we're all trying to make it look easy, and the picture is just that the rider is clearly trying to create a canter that isn't natural. So you have to disguise that. We know he hasn't got a great canter, but present it that he has. So he would do more time for me schooling and cantering and being submissive than he would up, but don't forget to add the up to it. Here we had much better canter than trot. So again, much more submissive, much better outline, but you need to work, because he's better in the canter, you could actually use it to train him a little bit more and make him a bit more submissive through his transitions. And again, the position was good. I think only thing I would say sometimes is that these two riders here both have a tendency to try to be too straight, and they need to relax with the pelvis underneath the body. Okay? And that people are like horses. We all have different conformation, and therefore we have to work on different things. And some people, to be straight, end up concave, which isn't good for the dressage. Okay? You need to be relaxed in your spine in a straight way. And if the backside sticks out, you are going to jam the horse in his back and create a bit of tightness. So again, tuck your backside under. Okay? And the same for you. I always tease Mary King about it. She's the classic. If you look at Mary on a horse, she's always got a bum out. sit on it. So that's your position thing. Good legs. We're not going to be done. We've done you. Don't want to be that. Again, the canter's good, and she holds the canter well. I like to start with the young horse, I think, doing some canter. This is quite a small arena for a 5-year-old to do canter in, and she can manage that well. But normally I would start them in a bigger space and see how far they can survive round in it. Again, canter's good. A little bit braver in the canter than the trot, which is great. Most event riders are. Most of us are better at canter than trot, because that's why we do eventing and not dressage. So you had a much better canter. You can get a little bit tight in the seat, and the hands, get the hands forward and get the knees away and ride the horse. And again, with him, do some long and low and mix it in with some good outline. But even in the good outline, you can work perhaps on some flexion within that. so that you don't have a horse that's too up and straight. You must be up and able to bend if you want him to. That was all very nice, got great canter. Very good natural canter.